Kalra, Balana, and welcome back to my channel 5 Minute Economics, where I teach economic concepts in a span of just 5 minutes. The topic for today is Schumpeter's theory of innovation, which is a very interesting topic, guys, and I'll be explaining this entire topic with the help of diagrams, examples, and everything you need to know about this topic in this particular video. So yeah, let's get started. Also, guys, don't forget to like this video and please do subscribe to my channel in case you haven't already. Also follow me on my Instagram handle, which is also called 5 Minute Economics, for some interesting and fun content. So firstly, guys, let me tell you why the name Schumpeter's Theory. Well, of course, the name says it. It was given by Joseph Schumpeter, very famous economist. In fact, we have learned it like that. In many exams, they ask who gave the innovation theory. It's Joseph Schumpeter, or Schumpeter's theory was given by, what was the name of the theories? It's the innovation theory. So you have to always remember that. This theory was given by him, and he has focused a lot on two things in his theory: innovation and entrepreneurship, or entrepreneur, you can say. So you know the four factors of production: land, labor, capital, and entrepreneur. Yeah, that entrepreneur, he has focused on entrepreneur and he has focused on innovation. He said that trade cycles are caused by innovation. You know trade cycles, I'm sure you all must be doing, like we've studied trade cycles. So someone said trade cycles occurs due to monetary expansion, or someone said due to increase in whatever XYZ reason. But here Schumpeter said that trade cycle is only caused by innovation. So we have to have innovation in an economy for an economy to grow. So he said that an entrepreneur is someone who innovates. That's why we said, we are focusing on these two things. Schumpeter's theory is also known as the growth theory, because we are saying that innovation leads to growth, and entrepreneurship and innovation are the two key things which you have to remember in this video. So guys, here Schumpeter has said that this theory consists of two stages. The first stage is the initial impact of innovation, which an entrepreneur introduces, and the second is the result of the reactions of the competitors to the initial impact. For example, in an economy, there is no one who has ever made a tablet which can help you lose weight. This was just a few years back. You can say nothing like that was there ever, but now we see so many people are having those tablets, so many people are making those tablets. Okay, so the first person to introduce a tablet, a weight losing tablet, got some innovation in the market. Okay, now people saw that a lot of people are demanding that. So now more people, so many more companies have started to make. So this is the result of the reactions of competitors. Now they realize, okay, ye market achhi, it's easy to fool people, because I'm sure like eating tablets wouldn't make you lose weight if you're not exercising or eating healthy. But yeah, of course, there are a lot of people who want to lose weight without doing anything, and who believe and in such strategies. So let's not go there. But yeah, anyone who introduces this was the first person, and second person to do that was result of reaction. So many people doing that now. Okay, so here an innovation, an entrepreneur can have any type of innovation. Maybe a new market, he can have a new product, maybe a new technology, any kind of innovation. So these are the two stages. In this theory, we have to have some assumptions on which we have to work. So let's go through them quickly. All FOP, that is factors of production, are fully employed. Every firm is producing efficiently, and average cost is equal to the price. The product prices are equal to average and marginal cost. So just remember, AC is equal to P, P is equal to AC is equal to MC. So that way it's easy and faster for you to learn. There are no savings in the economy. That means there are no investment, which means the profit is zero. And lastly, here he said that in such an economy, we are assuming that there is equilibrium state, okay, and everything is at equilibrium, and it is innovation that comes in the economy and then disturbs the circular flow in a good way, of course, and then because of innovation, how we grow. Now we'll come to that in the next few minutes. So innovation, as I was just talking previously, covers 5 cases. Now innovation can be of any type, okay. Doesn't mean that you have to have a new product, like I gave an example of that weight losing tablet. So it doesn't mean you have to always have something like a new product coming in the market, but other things as well. So number one, of course, introduction of a new product, like as I just spoke about, something like this was never there, but now this product has entered into the market and everyone wants it suddenly. Secondly, new method of production. Maybe you are someone who has started to have a new method of production. So let me think. Okay, so you all must have seen that video, guys, many a times, and I think it's circulated a lot, of Bangla Sahib Gurdwara in Delhi. So now that we used to make chapatis with a hand, but they have made a new techniques through which the rotis, chapatis can be done, that machine. So they have actually made a new method of production of rotis, which is so much much faster and easier for somewhere like Gurdwara, where there are so many chapatis being made in a day. So that was a new technique which came into the market. Okay, so more people must have started to make something like this for hotels and everything. So that was maybe a new method of production. Even you can put down in the comment section if you have some interesting examples to share with us. Third, opening of a new market. Now, new market doesn't mean that, for example, new market as in it can be city wise also. Maybe our market was restricted to Jaipur. Now we've moved to another city like Udaipur. So we are expanding. Maybe salons are, so we started a chain of salons in Jaipur. Now our salons are growing. So let me start in Udaipur. Or maybe something we can now go in an American market. Something which we were only doing in India. Now we can do export of it and explore new markets. Thirdly, new source of raw materials. Of course, now we found that some distant village is there which is having the same raw material which I want at a much lower cost. So maybe I have discovered that new source of raw materials. Now I can have cheaper raw materials. So that is also an innovation. And reorganization of production process within a firm. If there is some reorganization of processes which actually leads to a better, more innovative manner, so that's also kind of an innovation. So these are the 5 cases of innovation. So lastly, I'll be explaining this diagram to you guys. Before that, let me just tell you, entrepreneur is not a capitalist but someone who's an organizer. He needs 2 things. What are those 2 things? He needs technical know-how and finances to run a business. Yeah, anyone can be an entrepreneur if he has some technical knowledge and some finances. So he is basically an entrepreneur. So let's come to the diagram quickly, guys. Here on the x-axis we have time and income on the y-axis, and what I'm going to show you in this diagram is that how innovation leads to expansion. Innovation leads to a change in our trade cycles. Okay, so initially we are in the red line, which is the equilibrium path. It is due to innovation that we come to this curve. You can see this black curve, primary wave. Now when does this occur? So basically when innovation occurs, for example, let's go 20 years down the line, or maybe even more than that. Ask your parents, there were mobile phones without cameras, right? Now we can't even imagine a world where cameras are not there in the mobile phone, right? Like I'm shooting at one, I don't need a DSLR, my mobile is more than enough, right? So innovation basically leads to increase in income, demand, price, investment. How? So now, firstly, there were no phones. Like there was someone who was making phones without cameras, but there was some smart guy who said, let me introduce cameras in phones, like inbuilt cameras. And then what happened is, for that he needs more factors of production: land, labor, capital, entrepreneur, a place to set up his factory. He needs some machinery, capital. He needs some labor, to whom he will be giving wages. To capital he will be giving interest. To land he will be giving rent. And entrepreneur himself was there. So for this he needed more FOP, factors of production. So unka bhi income bada, unki rent bada, unka interest bada capital ka. So due to which their incomes have risen, which leads to now they have more income, more purchasing power, more demand बढ़ रहा है, more price हो रहा है, उस चीज का बढ़ता जा रहा है, more investment in the economy. So basically that innovation has led to this swelling up of this equilibrium path to the black line or curve. Actually the circular flow swells up. Due to this is called the primary wave. Now what happens is, other people notice, अरे यार हमारे phones तो बिक नहीं रहे, let us all, more people who are not even maybe in the industry, let's say, they say that mobile phones with cameras are a big hit, let us also start something like that. So now there are the original innovators who gave us this black line, but there are some people who are followers, right, or maybe copycats, whatever you can call. So they swarm like clusters. This is just a proverb, and the other entrepreneurs follow, and due to this, again, now they are also increasing their demand for FOP. The price rises, there's again expansion, the purchasing power of people, because they have more income, rises. And basically now we are into the other wave, which is the second wave, which is the dark blue line. You can see the prosperity period we are there. Prosperity, recession, depression, revival of the trade cycle. I hope you know that, right? So we have now moved above because of more people joining in. But later on, what happened? There are so many more people in the economy that ab kharidne wale kam hai. There's so much excess of supply than demand. The people are not even demanding those many phones with cameras. They are making it. And in fact, those who were making phones without camera, now unka bhi industry band ho rahi hai because there is no demand for them. So what happened is, now the new products have replaced the old products, which basically lead to a recession period, then even further down, depression and revival. So we don't have to go in the depth of this period, but yeah, of course, after prosperity, we know that recession comes in, and it will come in when there's so much of more supply than demand. So this is basically the Schumpeter's model of economic growth is innovation theory, whatever you can call. And he was a very dynamic economist who said that, let us focus on innovation and entrepreneur. He didn't focus on other things like perfect equilibrium and other, what neoclassical economists had basically said. So this was all about the theory, guys. I hope this video was useful for you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video pretty soon.